Are you wondering how to get clients for digital marketing services? I've got the answer for you on this edition of the Inside BS Show. Hi, my name is Dave Lorenzo, and today I'm here to help you get clients for your digital marketing services. That's right, you were searching for how to get clients for digital marketing services. I've got the answer for you. I'm going to share a 6-step process in this video, and then I'm going to share a 7th step, a bonus tip. It's the secret to making this all work properly. I'm also going to give you a free gift. I'm giving you the free gift in the middle of the video. I'm going to share the secret for you at the end of the video. So stay with me all the way to the end. Let's dive right into the content. Step number 1 for how to get clients for digital marketing services, you've got to focus on who your ideal client is. It's critically important that you identify your ideal client right at the outset. Now, I don't care if you're going from 6 figures to 7 with your digital marketing services, or if you're just starting out. You've got to identify an ideal client, and that ideal client should have 3 qualities. Number 1, they should have the ability to hire you. The person you're talking to for your digital services, they should be able to hire you immediately if they like you. So they have to be the decision maker. Number 2, they have to have a problem you can solve. So you're looking for how to get clients for digital marketing services. These people have to need digital marketing services. They have to be in a business where your digital marketing services will add value to them. And then number 3, they have to have money. Those folks have to have money. They have to be able to invest in your services. If they don't have money, they're no good to you. So when you're focusing on who your ideal client is, who you're going to target with your marketing, you have to make sure they have those 3 things. If your ideal client has those 3 things, I encourage you to drill down and focus on people in a specific industry. Why do I want you to focus on a specific industry for your digital marketing services? Well, you're in a B2B business. You're in a business-to-business profession. So focusing on a specific industry with your marketing, you can work with anyone, but with your marketing, focusing on a specific industry is valuable because it helps you become famous in that industry. It helps you develop a pristine reputation in that industry. It helps you hone in on people who have those 3 qualities specifically in that industry, and you can get in front of them very easily. So step 1 for how to get clients for digital marketing services is to pick an ideal client and focus on an ideal client. If you're ready to join me for step 2, I want you to do that right now. Let's go. Now we're up to step 2 in this process, and step 2 is to go out and find those ideal clients in groups so that you can use leverage to connect with them en masse. Now, this is critically important because I know, because of your profession, you could easily focus on networking or on one-on-one marketing activities. That's not going to be as productive for you as going out and looking for groups of people who are your ideal clients. Now, you're thinking to yourself, okay, Dave, that's great. So use leverage, target these folks in groups, but how the hell am I going to find them? Here's the way that you can find these folks very easily. Go to your best client, the person who fits that ideal client profile, and say to him, Mr. Client, let me ask you a couple of questions. Where do you go? What do you read? Who else do you work with? What other service providers do you work with to help you be effective and efficient in your business, Mr. Client? When you ask your ideal client these questions, you're going to get clues for how to target these clients, these ideal clients, the people you want to work with, the exact folks who are perfect for you. When you ask these questions of your best client, they're going to give you a path to connecting with other people who are just like them. The reason you want to know all this is because you want to speak in those places. You want to write articles and get them published in those publications. You want to connect with people who sell things to your ideal client to do joint ventures. This is the research you need to do in order to target your ideal client in mass. You need to attract dozens, if not hundreds or even thousands of new prospects at a time. This is the way you start. That's step 2. Now it's time for you to join me for step 3. Let's go. And now it's time to talk about step 3. Step 3 is to make a free offer to the audience that you've gotten in front of in mass. Now, you can make this free offer either in an article that you've written, or from the stage if you're speaking, or in an email if you're doing direct email solicitation, or even in direct mail in a direct mail letter. When you make this offer to your audience, you're basically saying to them, here's more of the information that I shared with you when we first met. If you'd like more information, you can get it from me now. And if you get the free offer from me, I will follow up with you. And that's the key. You need to make your free offer, your offer of free information, so compelling that people cannot resist. And anyone who's seen you give a speech, or watched one of your videos, or listened to you on a radio interview. In fact, I'm going to demonstrate that concept for you right now. I have a free offer for you for watching this. If you'd like my entire process outlined in a way that you can immediately implement in your business, go to revenueroadmapguide.com. revenueroadmapguide.com. You can find a link to that site down in the description, and then simply enter your name, your contact information, and you will receive my free offer. And that's a 27-page white paper. It's a fill-in-the-blank paper that you can use as a marketing plan to grow your business. This is the entire strategy that I'm sharing with you in this video. Step 3 is make a free offer to your audience. I'm demonstrating that to you right now. There are dozens of different ways to do this, but this is such a critical step because people who get the free offer, they convert from people who are suspects, people you suspect would be good clients for you. They convert into prospects, people who you know would be good clients for you if they have the urgency to work with you. So step 3, make a free offer. Join me in step number 4 right now. Before we bring people into the fold as clients, we want to make sure that they're going to be exactly like our best clients. And we must qualify them after they opt in to receive our free report and before we nurture them. So the qualifying step takes place before we even put these people into our system to follow up with them. We have to check in with them to see if they have the 4 things. What are those 4 things? Well, first, we have to make sure that the person that we're dealing with is actually a decision maker. What does that mean? We have to make sure the person has the financial authority to sign a contract. The person has the ability to commit their business, to commit their organization, or to commit themselves or their families to working with us. The second thing we need to make sure of is the person that we're talking to has to have a problem that we can solve. If they don't have a problem we can solve, this whole thing is for naught. The whole thing is useless. The third thing we need to make sure of is that they have to have urgency. They have to be ready, willing, and able to take action right now. And then the fourth thing, of course, they have to have the money. They have to be able to pay us. If they can't afford to pay us, then we'd be doing charity work. You work to make money to enable your lifestyle. You don't work to contribute to the betterment of people who should otherwise be paying you. So those 4 things are critically important. Now, oftentimes people will have 3 of the 4. They'll be a decision maker, they'll have a problem we can solve, and they'll have the ability to make a decision. They just don't have the urgency to get going with us right now. And what do we do with those people? Well, if they don't have the urgency, we follow up with them forever. We nurture them. And that's the next step in the process. So join me as we walk through that door to go to the next step in our process, which is the nurturing step that comes after the qualifying step. And now we're up to step 5 in the process. And step 5 is very simple. You need to communicate with the people who've given you their information, and you need to communicate with them frequently. Now it's your turn to connect with them on a regular basis. Think about it this way. How often do you communicate with your best friend? How often do you communicate with the people who are most important to you in your life? If you communicated with them less often, would your relationship get stronger or would it get weaker? The reality is, frequency of communication builds trust. And what we're trying to do here is we're trying to build a relationship, because your business, your practice, your company is going to be built on the foundation of relationships. Even in a setting where people say, oh, I do business in the business to business space. You're not doing business with a building. You're doing business with another person. And the essence of relationships is productive communication between the participants. And that's the nurturing process. Now, I want you to join me, whether or not these folks are ready, willing, and able to help us grow our business, to invest in our services. Join me right now. So now we're at the part of the process where it's time for you to invite people in and invite them to become a client. So now it's up to you to invite them in to do business with you, and you do this through what's called a gateway engagement. This is an offer to work with them in a non-threatening, low barrier to entry way. It's an offer that is really easy for them to comprehend. They see the return on investment. They see that it will solve an imminent problem they're facing. Let me give you a couple of examples. One of the ways that I offer a gateway offering to my clients is I do events on a regular basis. So you can come down to Miami and do an in-person event with me for one day, and it may cost you $550, $600, which is really the cheapest way to get involved with me. Once you come to that event and experience the power of the community that I've created, and you connect with me on a personal level, it's hard for you to not do business with me after that, because you see the return you're going to achieve. So for you in your business, you can do an in-person event. You can offer a service that is non-threatening, that people can invest a little bit of money in to understand your brilliance so that they can invest in bigger products or services down the road. This is a great way to get some initial exposure to you. And once people get that initial exposure, they want to come back over and over and over again. So this step, the gateway offer, is critical. The gateway engagement. It's the first time somebody's going to experience you. It's the first time they're going to experience your services. I highly recommend you engineer this into your process, and you make offers of gateway services every 5 or 6 emails that go out to your weekly email newsletter list. Now, you can offer the same gateway engagement over and over again, or you can offer different offerings every 5 or 6 weeks. You can come up with 3 different offerings that you rotate. It's totally up to you. It's dependent upon who's on your list and what it takes to engage them. Now it's time for step number 7. This is the final step. This is the thing I told you was going to tie everything together. You don't want to miss this. Join me back inside as I share with you our final tip for today, the one thing you don't want to miss, coming up right now. How to get clients for your digital marketing services. This has been a great journey. We're up to step number 7. That's the secret I promised you at the beginning. Digital marketing services can change the world, and you are at the forefront of them. You got to follow this secret before I share it with you. Hit the subscribe button. Give me a thumbs up if you like what you heard today. Leave me a note down in the comments. Let me know what you want to hear more of. Let me know what videos you want me to make next. Make sure you watch the next video that comes up after this, and get the revenue roadmap down in the description. Okay, the secret is always think long term. Whether you're at step 1, step 3, or step 6, you have to realize that you want this client to be with you forever. That's got to be your mindset. take the client relationship and give it the perspective that it is going to age with you over the next 10, 15, 20 years. If you think long term, you'll always do the right thing. If you think about relationships and not transactions, you will make a lot more money. Thanks for joining me today. Please watch the next video. It's right next to me right now. Click on it. I'll see you in the next video.